Today I've got my thoughts on set 10277, the LEGO Icons Crocodile Locomotive. Now, technically this wasn't under the LEGO Icons line at the time of its release back in 2020, but considering LEGO switched the naming for Creator Expert to Icons around the end of 2020 into kind of the early 2022, which was kind of the lifespan for this set. I'm just kind of just going with that for this set, which I picked this up basically 99% complete from my local Bricks and Minifigs a couple months ago. And the reason it's slightly modified is actually because I already have it pretty much set for my city, because it is a double half base plate corner building set. Even though it's not an actual building, it's more of a monument in my city. And overall, for the set itself, I'm just overall happy to have it. And since I missed out on the Emerald Knight from 2009, the Horizon Express from 2013, I wanted the set for the collection, even though I was never a big fan of this set when it came out, just because a lot of it came down to the color for me, because I wasn't a fan of the brown. Overall, though, I did like the design of the train, and it's like for it to actually be like a display and not one that goes right on the tracks. Like, yes, you can modify the set and power it to put it right onto your rails, but me, I'm not going to do that. And so, pretty happy with how this set has turned out. And it does have the 2 original figures with it as well, and I do have the instructions. And overall, for the condition that I got it in, still pretty darn good, considering the only things that I actually had to replace were from the base of the build itself and not anything with the train. Though I am questioning if I am missing some pieces for the train, and that's just off the 2 ends, which I'm not going to mess with, not for fear of broken pieces or anything, but just for the fact that I think they're actually stuck down in the sections that are built on each end. But overall, for the fact that the left and right side of the trains are basically identical, it's not a very bad build, because when I looked through the instructions, I was actually pretty impressed with it. And I do wish that LEGO would do more Icons trains in the future in this scale, and instead of them being like right to the tracks, I wish they would actually do more of the style like this, where they were display models, which is what I actually did with my Orient Express Ideas set, which I didn't like, thankfully didn't have to modify it or anything for display. I actually already had a shelf up for it. But for this set, I actually just really like the fact that I'm able to actually have a train on display for the minifigs in the city, so I can kind of connect everything overall with my love of trains. And also it doubles as another half base plate building, which I do have a half base plate a couple of them that I actually got to build at some point. But overall, for this set itself, the ends are all right, and the interior cab sections are identical on the insides as well as the outsides here, which kind of expected, but it's definitely an okay build. I would say the most annoying part, and probably my least favorite part for this entire build, is actually probably right up here at the top on the middle section, but that's just because I don't know very much when it comes to this type of terrain. I'm much more informed on the type of train that we got in the 2014 cargo train, or just any steam train in general. So if anyone's got information on this type of train, or would like to just point me in the right direction for more information, I'd be very glad to just get information on it, on the real world thing. But overall, this set in this scale is just a wonderful addition to the collection. And so overall, just really happy to have it in the collection. And the detailed plaque here built into the display is just a nice added bit of detail, especially for how I have it in the city. So overall, just a quick little thoughts video for you guys today on the 10277, the Crocodile locomotive from 2020. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.